Afternoon to Dr. Azlina. For today's presentation, me and my friends will be representing regarding our ECOS and also our application called Under the Sea by Gifted Children, which is our group name. The group members, the first one will be me, NURUL binti ROSLIN. My music card number is 150541. So the four part in our application, first thing first is the types of ocean. The user will explore regarding the ocean. Then we have types of coral reefs. A part where what types of coral reefs that we can find under the sea. Then we have sea creatures. This part we didn't explain in depth because it's for kids. Our main focus is for kids at age from 12 until 10 years old. So the user will learn shortly regarding the creatures, the well-known creatures in the sea, and finally, how can we save the sea from being contaminated? The most critical part of the applications because it is happening nowadays. People are trying their best to save the sea, so we would like to take an opportunity to help by giving our user become well informed regarding how can they actually save the sea, especially as a kids. So for learning outcome, since we have 5 members, so each member have one learning outcome.
Assalamualaikum and good day, Doctor. My name is HAZIQAH binti HUSIN with matrix number 151825. And for my part, I will be explaining about the learning outcome 1, which is explore the ocean. So for the learning outcome 1, I will be explaining about the types of ocean. So basically, there are 5 types of the main ocean in this world, which is Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. These are the level of the oceans that based on its depth. And for our apps, we just decided to use to explain about the first three ocean in this world because we want to minimize the content in the apps. Okay, so for the learning outcome 1, which is explore the ocean, what will the user get from this learning outcome? The first one is the users will be able to know the types of main ocean in this world. And as we know, there are many types of ocean with different depths and also where is the oceans are located. Which is they are located in the different geographic area. So to improve their knowledge regarding the types of oceans, we chose to explain about this thing. And just like I said earlier, the reason why we decided to only include 3 types of ocean instead of 5 is because we want to minimize the content in these apps suitable with the user's targeted age. So since our targeted age of the users are from primary school students, so we tried our best to make the content becomes more convenient and suitable with them. Okay, and for the content, we chose to explain about the depth and the size of each ocean. For example, in this section, the Pacific Ocean holds the biggest area of the ocean in this world. And for this learning outcome, we choose to do quiz as the learning activities. So in this quiz session, the students are required to list down all the 3 types of oceans that they have learned in these apps based on the maps given. And so by having this activity for the students, it might help them to enhance their remembrance skill and focus skill. And for this quiz, they just need to list down their answer in the provided box. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is AZIMAH RESHMA binti ZULKEFLI and my metric number is 150587. I will be explaining second learning outcome for this project, which is learn the types of coral reef. Learners are exposed to 4 major types of coral reef that are suitable for the target age range of 10 to 12 years old, which are fringing reef, barrier reef, atolls, and patch reef. The contents are simple to understand because we just cover major topics of the reef, and it is not too in-depth for their level of comprehension to avoid misunderstanding. Additionally, we just introduce the basics in order to prevent confusing the learners. We choose this topic because coral reefs are an important part of the ocean since they provide home for a variety of marine species and it protects our coastline. We also provide simple information to describe where the reef is and how to recognize it. For example, we define a fringing reef in the simplest term possible, stating that it may be found close to the coastline around the island and is separated from the shore by narrow and shallow lagoons. So, the next time the learners go to the ocean, they will be able to recognize it quicker because of their prior knowledge.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is AYUNI FARIHAH binti MOHAMMAD FADHIL with metric number 154269. So I will continue the presentation with the third learning outcome, which is understanding the sea creatures. So for this section, users will be introduced with sea creatures with different types of group like mammals and aquatic invertebrates. So the mammals in this section are sea lion and also okra. While for aquatic invertebrates, which is mollusks, is for octopus, and also aquatic invertebrates, cnidarians, is for jellyfish. So from the information that are provided regarding types of group, the users are able to understand the specific types of group for each sea creatures. Next, scientific name is also included in this section to give new knowledge to the users. We also decided to insert the real photos of the sea creatures to help the users get a clearer view of each sea creatures, and it can help them to imagine how the sea creatures look like. And then the last one, details of each sea creatures also included in this section, which including their size and also diet. So the users are able to understand and able to know what are the size of each sea creatures and what they eat in their daily life.
Hello again, doctor. My name is ROSLIN. So I'll be explaining regarding the learning outcome, the fourth learning outcome, which is take precautions on how to save the sea from being contaminated. So as we all know that our applications focus a lot on the sea. So it is important to mention again that sea should be safe, especially during our generation where our sea is almost being contaminated by mostly waste. So yeah, we put this part in our applications to give to explain to the kids that they as kids can also save the sea through through our video. So okay, so we actually made a video regarding on how we actually can do in order to save the sea from being contaminated with waste, especially as for kids, how kids can actually do something in order to save the sea. So since I'm in charge in creating the video, so I use Premiere Pro software, and mostly the content from the video I gathered from the internet. Although I use Premiere Pro, it is almost as identical as animation because I want to attract the kids from being excited by watching the video instead of being bored. So next I'll be explaining a little bit regarding the video. So mostly the videos use simple words because we center.
Moving on, we are going to look at the last learning outcome from our application, which is able to improve the users' memorizing and critical thinking skill. So for the first part, we provided a list of questions in the types of types of ocean section. So for this part, users are required to apply the knowledge and understanding by answering all the questions that are provided. So we decided to include the image of Earth, which we believe that it can be hint for the users, as the image of Earth has the name of each ocean. And then we also insert a submit button in order to check the user's answer. So if the users are able to answer all the questions correctly, they will lead the users back to the main menu. So to sum up from the quiz question in the types of ocean, it helps to improve the users' memorizing skill, as they need to recall back what they have already learned from the previous knowledge they are provided in this question. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
About the learning outcome 5, which is about to improve their memorizing and critical thinking skill. So for this game, user will be matching the cartoon version of a sea creatures that we just learned with the real version of the sea creatures. So it has two buttons, the clear button and the next button. So based on the videos that they just watched, the animation videos, users is going to match it with drawing the line from the cartoon sea creatures to the real sea creatures. So if they make a mistake, there's a clear button which they're going to click in the clear button, and it will clear all the drawing. And they can click the next button to go to the next page after they're done making this game. How to save this game? So user is going to differentiate between two images. One image of the beautiful sea, which is on top, and one image of the sea with letters, which is below, that can kill the sea creatures. So we are testing user critical thinking skill if they manage to find what is wrong with the sea. So if they click on the letters on the image, it will show the sign that user click it right. So there's also a quiz about how to save the sea based on the videos that the user will watch. So if they click play on the quiz, and then it will lead them to the Google form. So in this game, there's 4 pictures on coral reef. All is based on what user learned from the same topic on coral reef part. So the part before, they just learned about the coral reef. So if user click on the pictures, then the name of the coral reef will appear, just like what is stated. So for this game, we are testing user memorizing skills on what is the name of the coral reef from the pictures, what it does look like, and then what is the name of the coral reef.